Hi, this is Doug English with Active Advisors with your July 2024 update. Well, June was a month where the weather started out on the cooler side and ended up plenty hot. In the stock and bond markets, we had quite a mix of return expectations, and the outcomes were all over the place. The bond market benefited from inflation data that softened up, especially in the beginning of the year. So we saw the bond market return about 1% for the month of June, which is good stuff. The stock market, however, mostly had negative values. We had about a negative 1% for mid caps, negative 1% for small caps, negative 1% for the European markets. But the S&P had a 4% positive return. And that difference was based on the returns of very, very few stocks. And they call that a market with very little breadth. And breadth is sort of the strength of the market's movement. There hasn't been much strength to the recent movement. So there's one of two possibilities that we're looking for is that either the high flyers come down to a more reasonable level where the other stocks are, or the broad market that has not been participating as much catches back up. Now that is our base case scenario and our optimistic situation we hope is going to be coming forward. So most of you can look for returns in your accounts of a positive, modest gain for the month of June, something in the area of 1% for the month. Going forward, we always have our stock and bond rotations functioning in your IRA and some of your non-IRA accounts. The stock rotation is going to move into the technology sector for the month of July. Undeniably, that is where the momentum is in this market, and that is where your stock rotation will have you positioned. In the bond market, we're going to stay exactly where we were for the month of June. So floating rate bonds and cash will be the positions you will own going into July. I hope your summer is wonderful, that you enjoy some great time with family. We thank you very much for your business at Active Advisors, and please let us know how we can help.